All right, friends, let's get started on those I can statements. Here is the text we're going to be reading today. The text is a big book entitled An Oak Tree Has a Life Cycle. An oak tree has a life cycle. Now, before we start reading or listening to that text, let's see how we're going to respond to the text. Here it says respond. Think and talk about the following questions. There's 2 questions here on page 1. What page does the introduction start on? Which chapter begins on page 12? You can write your answer right here on this digitally on the text, or you can answer it in your reading book. Page 9. Name 2 parts of a sapling. Can you find the details on page 9 that names the 2 parts of a sapling? Pages 14 and 15. What happens in the oak tree's life cycle after roots grow from the acorn? So we're going to need to look at that flow chart of the oak tree's life cycle and find roots growing from the acorn, and then look to see what happened after that. You can answer right here on the page. Now, boys and girls, as I go back to this page again, where we're going to click on An Oak Tree Has a Life Cycle, be sure to keep that book open after you open it, leave it open so that you can refer back to it when you're ready to answer those questions we just talked about. It's opening slowly, slowly, slowly. Here it comes. Here we go. As it's opening up, let me remind you here, it says, be sure to keep the book open to refer to while answering the questions on the next page. All right. Your computer might be slow like mine today too, and that's okay. We can wait. When you get to this point, go ahead and say no, and then you can open the book and start reading. Well, look, this is page 1 right here. Can you answer those questions using the table of contents? Let's go back and take a look. On page 1, what page does the introduction start on? I'm going to use my mouse and scroll up and click on the text, and I'm going to look right here on page 1 at the table of contents. What page does the introduction start on? Can you find that out? There you go, my friends. You're going to use the text to help you answer those questions. Happy reading!